has he been since the spring?
I've been pleased with Winston. Champ's done a really good job this offseason. Just focus on getting better. He's done a really good job in the training room. He's done a really good job on the field, his workouts, his conditioning. And he got up to his max speed, at the highest of his max speed since he's gotten an opportunity. And I've been really pleased with him, the way he's been working, and his mindset, getting better.
I know you've had a place in your heart for him coming out.
Say it again.
You've had a place in your heart for him for overcoming his injury.
Right. Yeah. When you see a young man go through something like that, and he wanted to come here and be successful, have the opportunity to go to the next level, and those things, and it's kind of taken away from him. It's out of his hands what happened, but to see him persevere, like he did, and he didn't bat an eye. Just to see him motivate me, just to see, just to want to, him believing and praying. It's unbelievable to see him respond the way he responded. And that's helped me, myself, out the staff, the other guys in that room on this team. To see a young man, go through adversity and overcome it.
What can he add to the offense? What can Winston give you offensively?
For one, he brings experience.
Yeah.
He's proven that he can make plays in big games. He's got really good ball skills, good route runner. Obviously he's got to continue to do it.
Right.
So if you do it day in and day out, but and also his smarts. He's a smart young man. Studies film, but he does bring depth, to this unit.
Dan Drevius Jacobs is someone who caught my eye this spring. Can you tell me a little bit about him and what he might bring to the team?
He's a really good talent. I like Dre a lot. He's done a good job, starting in the spring. Now just being that young player, your mentality's got to be, I got to do this over and over and over again if I want to get better. So it's one of the things is, not getting complacent, going out trying to get better and be your best every day, and we got some guys in that room that's going to compete, and he's one of them, so you just got to be consistent, assignments, being where you're supposed to be and all those different things, and he's done a good job of that, just got to continue to work, because every day is going to be different, so every day is going to be a new challenge.
What do you think Hakeem learned about himself this spring and then coming into this offseason?
That we run a lot.
Yeah, right.
That's one of them. I think now his expectations, I think he was a little nervous about, coming in early. Obviously heard about the running, he heard about the tour duty.
Right.
Just going through those things now. It's kind of been put to bed for him. Now he knows, look, this is how we practice. This is how we do things here at Florida State. This is the intensity that we need to have, not only to get through practice, but to finish,
right.
A practice, So I think he's really learned a lot of those things that we want him to learn early on.
And it's an adjustment for everyone. And some kids adjust faster than others. Like he came in with a true freshman that we just talked about that probably adjusted quicker to college football than he did, but it's a long race. It's not just who you are your freshman year or who you are the spring of your freshman year, right? Well, is that a message you try to give? Well, all your guys. Probably.
Yeah, and then he's got an example. I mean, just like Kentron.
Yeah.
When he first got here. Really raw, basketball player, kept chipping away, got better, got faster, got stronger, got more confident, and I mean, you saw his performance he had this past spring was probably one of our better performances in the spring at the receiver position, so just giving that example to Hakeem, just showing him, even when Johnny came, his first, day of conditioning wasn't very good, so you got to learn to adjust, now when is that time, when that happens, that's up to, all of us, because we got an all-inclusive approach.
And a lot of all Florida State fans have seen Johnny, they've seen Kentron, they've seen Darian, they have not seen Keon. What can they expect? What do you expect from Keon Coleman? What have you gotten to see from him in the last few months, and what kind of weapon is that dude going to be for you guys?
First of all I expect from the kid is his best. You know, and you know what that is. But one, he's a student of the game. You know, he loves the game. Good route runner. You know, can sink his hips to be that size. You know, gets in and out of his breaks. You know, good ball skills. You know, I just think everybody should, you know, be looking for a young man that eagerly wants to be out on the football field and help his football team.
Kentron was